Hey everyone, just recorded an important episode on plant silica, which contains silicon, a very important element that's really important for strengthening bones as well as helping the appearance of your hair, nails, and skin. We only get about half the amount of silicon we want from diet, and the best way in supplements is with a plant-based silica in the form of organic bamboo. It contains up to 75% silica, gives you a lot of great silicone to help your bones as well as your hair, nail, and skin. You can check out organic bamboo. We have it in Nature City's True Osteo products as well as our True HNS hair, nails, and skin product. Check out the full episode. There's a lot more to it. It's really important. I think silica is as important to bones as calcium and magnesium, and you'll see why. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Nature City podcast. I'm your host, Carl Pordelli. I'm also CEO and co-founder of the company, having started Nature City over 20 years ago with my wife, Beth. And since then, it's been our privilege to have served over 500,000 Americans by offering them the best supplements we can make. Today, we're going to be covering an important topic if you're interested in strong bones or you want your hair, skin, and nails to look their best. The topic is the mineral silica, with the nutritional prize inside silica being the element silicon. This can be a little confusing, but hopefully we can demystify it a bit for you. When you hear silicon, you may think of computer chips or Silicon Valley. Almost all computer chips use silicon because it's a great semiconductor of electricity. But computers aren't the only thing silicon helps energize. In your body, silicon plays an important role in energizing the bone formation process. Calcium and magnesium are the minerals that get a lot of attention for bone health, but the silicon you get from dietary silica should be right up there with them too. Your hairs, nails, and skin also have high concentrations of silicon, which increases strength and shine of hair and the appearance of skin and nails. So let's go over to the best way to get silicon in a way your body can use. Silicon is one of the most abundant elements in the Earth's crust, but pure silicon is rarely found in nature because when silicon is exposed to oxygen, which is essentially everywhere, it combines to form silicas, silicates, and other molecules. Quick side story, about 15 years ago, a customer called and asked, why did we put beach sand in her supplement? So this had me a little confused and kind of caught me by surprise. I wasn't sure where she was coming from. And then I realized she must be referring to the silica. Most beach sand actually contains quartz or crystallized silica, which I assured her we do not put in our products. See, I told you there's a lot of confusion about this topic. I wasn't kidding. The soil contains a lot of silica, and that's not crystallized. But like other minerals, this silica is in an inorganic form and can't be readily absorbed and used by your body. That's where plants come in and why plant silica should be your go-to to increase silicon intake. If you saw my episode on plant calcium, you'll recall one of the most valuable functions of plants is they absorb these inorganic minerals from the soil and make them organic and soluble through a process called chelation. So when we eat these plants, our bodies can more easily digest and use these minerals. It's the same way with silicon, same process with silicon found in plant silica. And what plant has one of the highest, if not the highest, concentrations of silica and silicon? It's bamboo grown in India, or more specifically, bamboo shoots, which are the most nutritious and tastiest part of the plant. This is why in Nature City's True Osteo Bone Supplement and True HNS hair, skin, and nails product, we feature organic bamboo extract. It naturally offers 75% plant silica, which reflects the high concentration in bamboo. And this is about 15 times more plant silica than you'll find in other plant sources used in supplements. So it's the best and most efficient way to get plant-based silica in a supplement. As you may know, the Indian and Asian cultures eat a lot of bamboo shoots, and while it's not the sole reason, they consume about 5 to 7 times more silicon from diet on average than the typical American. And again, while it's not likely the only factor, it's probably not a complete coincidence that their bone health as they age tends to be much better in ours with a much lower bone fracture rate. Silicon is very important for strong, healthy bones. If you ever want to do a deep scientific dive on silicon and bone health, check out the work of Dr. Charles Price. About 10 years ago, he published a research paper and wrote a book that summarized all this information on the topic absolutely beautifully. I had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Price some years ago. He's a wonderful gentleman and a great orthopedist when he was practicing, and his research is absolutely still a great resource. So, how much silicon do we need for strong bones? The research suggests we should target at least 40 milligrams of dietary silicon a day. The challenge is that the average American only gets about 20 milligrams per day. Now, foods that have a good amounts of silicon include green beans, spinach, and whole grains like oats and barley. Among fruits and vegetables, raisins and dried dates actually are very good, contain very good amounts of silicon. Because of barley, beer actually has a decent amount of silicon, but an even better choice for drinking is Fiji water, which is estimated to contain around 80 milligrams of silica per liter of Fiji water. Now, I know it's a little expensive. That could be between $3 and $4 a day, but it does contain a lot of silica. The organic bamboo extract in Nature City products is a good economical way to supplement the silicon you get from diet to help you reach ideal levels. Better yet, in addition to supporting bone health, it can also help the appearance of your hair, skin, and nails. Hair strands with higher silicon content are typically stronger and exhibit greater shine. Silica also helps with collagen formation to help skin look its best. And a greater concentration of silica in nails can help make them less brittle and also improve appearance and luster. You can find the True Osteo bone health supplements and the True HNS hair, nails, and skin product at naturecity.com. And so they're also both available at Amazon if you prefer doing your shopping there. So that's it for this week's episode. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to see future episodes or listen to us on your favorite streaming service. We're on Spotify, Google Podcast, and Apple Podcast. If you go to naturecity.com to check out True Osteo and True HNS, also sign up for our email list. You'll get get an email each week when a new podcast drops, so you can stay on top of the latest news in supplement ingredients. This is Carl Pradelli, and I'll see you next week.